Captain Haiti, good to see you, man.
Hey, how you doing, Charles? Nice to be in contact with you again. I would like to salute the whole community. I got to tell you, once I met you, I made the decision to switch all my project on Cardano. My question to you, Charles, is concerning Haiti. I've created Cardano Beach in Little Haiti, Miami. I have a 5,000 square feet facility that I'm tokenizing. Every square foot is a suite number and it's attached on an NFT minted on Cardano. We use Little Haiti as an incubator in order to launch Cardano in Haiti. My question is, what aspect of Cardano, of the Cardano community, would you suggest me to focus on based on what you have learned in Africa?
That's a great question. We were going to spend some time in Haiti, and then the president got shot. It's a crazy thing, man. Haiti is, as you know, uh, has a very high population density relative to its size, and has always had issues with transparency, and especially when Western powers come in. Like I remember when you had all these donation thons, and the Clinton Foundation came in, and these other people came in and said, we're going to donate all these billions of dollars, and it's going to rebuild Haiti, and look how great all of this is. So they were sure good at fundraising, but nobody ever tracked and traced where the money went, how things happened. And I'd argue there was a hell of a lot of corruption, and some of that corruption probably was actually on the American side, not on the Haiti side. But it was real easy for them to blame Haiti because Haiti doesn't have a voice. And so that nothing pisses me off more than that, using poor people as a platform to enrich yourself and then blaming them when people find out that there was a problem. So first and foremost, I think you have to think around what can increase transparency, rule of law, and verifiability in the flow of funds, especially for direct foreign investment and donations, because things do happen, and there's a lot of foreign aid that flows in. And there's probably a hell of a lot of people that would be partners in that respect. The second thing is inclusive accountability with voting. This is something I care a lot about. Okay. And so these are the kinds of things that I think could revolutionize Haiti. Because the minute you restore trust, credibility, rule of law, and democratic mandates, once you have those foundations in place, then it's just a value question of, do we want to bet on the Haitian people or not? And you know those people. Those are good people to bet on. They work hard. They want a better quality of
Yes,
life.
indeed.
That's a proper group of people, and you're always going to win when it's just that choice. But we don't give people that choice. We're not saying go bet on the people of Haiti. We're saying go bet on the people of Haiti, but roll the dice with all the systems in between them, and hope to God that it's not stolen along the way. And we see the same thing in Africa. You see, do you want to bet on the people in Ethiopia or Kenya? Do you want to bet on the people of Rwanda or of Burundi? So that's the best advice I can give you is try to find something big or small that right now is lacking trust, faith, credibility, and integrity. And the donations, voting, whatever it is, and try to right size a potential solution. Little stuff like that. So the incrementalism is really the key. You have to ask yourself, what is the smallest step? And it's exciting. You get people really fired up because it goes from this hopeless, big, gigantic problem to a very solvable collection of smaller problems, and you can get your fingers around it somehow. And the minute you solve that one little problem, you go from a hopeless situation to a hopeful situation. Because those people who solve it with you, they say, what's the next one? Let's keep going. You don't stop the march. Once you start winning, you want to keep winning. That's the key.
Thank you, Charles. And the last week of January, it's the Miami Hack Week. There's Dev Haiti and Haitians in Tech. They are bringing developers and engineers, programmers from Haiti in Miami to address an issue. I'm going to take that recording, I'm going to present it to them and see what we can do. Thank
Yeah,
you so much. Thanks for your
get those
support.
guys in the Plutus Pioneers program so they can learn how to write Plutus smart contracts, and then teach them about Catalyst. Those two things give them the capability and the funding potentially that they need to be able to solve a problem. And all you got to do is just talk to them about what problem are we going to solve first. Be really cool to do microfinance in Haiti too, Captain Haiti. That'd be a lot of fun, man. And
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm telling you, they're getting screwed right now with the rates. Some cases charge, the rates are 85% to up to 170% in Haiti in particular, and the non-performing loan rates can be as high as 60%. Well, what if we come up with a model that's one third of that, And instead of having 60% default, have a 2% default rate. These are the kinds of things that we can actually talk about that are real.